That's true, actually. Actually, I did take 2 more damage than you did too. Wait, but that's different. No, that's could I? Oh, yeah. I think so. I was thinking if I drew into something, but I didn't. I had all those cards at the beginning of the turn.
Versus Magni.
Watch your back.
Good night. I don't know if that like fake slow rolling ever works. I've never once left a game because of someone roping before they try to kill me. Zeryl's actually huge against control wear if this is control wear, because you actually have a lot of outs to get Shadow Step for N'Zoth. That's actually huge.
Here we go.
I'm actually gonna dagger here because I don't have an answer for Tomb Pillager, so I don't want to get. I mean, not Tomb Pillager, for Ravaging Ghoul. So I don't want to give him like bait him to play Ravaging Ghoul in turn 3. Normally, Warriors wouldn't do that just because they assume that rogues have a lot of removal, but they will play Ravaging Ghoul if you play a 1/1 because it kills the 1/1. So then they just want to get some value from Ravaging Ghoul. For me right now, since my hand is all minions, the Ravaging Ghoul is actually going to trade with my Zeryl as well. He doesn't know what my hand is, so like, say he has Ravaging Ghoul, they wouldn't play it here as a warrior, but yeah, that's what I'm scared of. I don't want to bait him to play it.
So many wonderful poisons.
Find the Possum, thanks for subbing. Welcome to the Strife crew. Here's the Crowfist. It's a lot of drawl here. Ooh, nice. I am gonna say that I don't think that prep is that important against control wear, so even though this does set up for a Ravaging Ghoul execute, I still am gonna prep out this King's Blood.
The Brotherhood shall prevail.
It's at 8. Just gonna attack here, peel some armor for Shield Slam. It's not like precisely a breakpoint, but it could be. Like, say he has 5, he can AoE and then Shield Slam for 7. So I do think it makes more sense to play Tomb Pillager compared to Azure Drake, just because the minions, like the body of the minions, is very similar. This is a little slower minion in the sense that I need the Death Rattle to get the coin. Coin's not the main thing here, it's just I can combo Azure Drake with a spell, whereas if I just play it here, then he can trade Ravaging Ghoul plus 1 more damage, and then if I want to use my spell power from the Drake to kill something, I don't really get to do that. I don't really have a lot of preference on which like minion Ravaging Ghoul trades with, as well as which minion Justicar trades with. This actually would have been really unfortunate if I can't remove his Justicar. Like, normally Warrior's the one that wants to take the minion trades, and if he has extra removal, he should be trying to save it to kill other minions, and then try to take the trades. He decided to just keep his Justicar alive. I mean, it's such an easy kill for him that his play is good. I'm not saying it's bad, but usually, like, you don't want to make the trade as the rogue, and your opponent is going to make the trade anyways for you. Okay, so I have 5 mana after. Let's go ahead and play the giant here since... Actually, could have done this first. It's probably the best card actually in this matchup. Since he doesn't have any armor here, it's hard for him to shield slam this, and since there's no other minions on this board, hard to brawl and hard to execute, since you need to activate the execute with AoE sometimes. Not the greatest sometimes to revenge execute one minion. I actually do have sap here. There's a couple ways to do this, so I think it's worth going for. Nubarak is going to win us the game against Control Warrior, unless Sylvanas comes out. We're going to have to think about... We have 2 saps against Sylvanas, as well as... something else you can do is just play some minions and trade for Sylvanas. Wait, actually, no. If he's Sylvanas's, he has to have a shield slam. Because if you play Sylvanas against a Nubarak, I can just trade a Nubarak for Sylvanas. He'll steal the 4/4, but then I'll kill the 4/4 with something else, and then replay a Nubarak, and then he'll never be able to kill it again. So yeah, Sylvanas shield slam is the only way that would work. It's actually so sticky. There's another 4/4 here, as well as a Nubarak back in my hand. Here comes the infinite pain train. I don't even mind if I lose a card. I don't even think it's worth using prep here.
By my beard!
As long as I don't lose the Nubarak itself, which is, if he kills a nub, I'll still get the nub. I'll just mill the next card I draw. I won't actually lose the nub itself. I don't even necessarily need N'Zoth, since a nub, like, all you need is tempo with a nub, and prep is a rare great tempo card because you can play a nub prep and then Shadow Strike or Sap.
I wonder.
You want to buy a funnel cake?
I can wait no longer. Haste my hand.
That's not right.
Living in the way.
I don't know what he converted, but it could be a nub. I'm not too scared of a nub because I have initiative right now. He would have to take over the board. I have 2 saps for a Nubarak, so he has to spend 9 mana every time he plays it. I don't think it would be too relevant if he converted a nub. If anything, I have to worry about face damage. Took 1 just card hit, and Grom can do up to 12 damage, 10 damage. But I'm still at 19, so that's fine.
I gotta move.
I have 18 damage, 23. Actually, I have 20 damage. I think I just need a dump card so I can play cards. Let's start with Fan of Knives. Although, we just want to prep sprint here, I think, so... Wow, sprint's so many cards. I missed the calculations again. I can't believe I can't even play those sprint with the prep.
This guy's
I thought for sure if I prep bashed and played SI then sprint, I would have enough cards in my hand, or and I would have not too many cards, but it's actually not true. The dark is pretty scary. Why is this so dark? That actually looks way darker on webcam than it is in real life. I actually do need to be careful and not like sprinting when I have even 9 cards. Actually, no, 9 cards is fine, but yeah, I don't want to ever like lose my nub to my hand being full, so.
I gotta move. Speak to me.
This is why this matchup can be so easy. Because with 2 deadly poisons, or with 2 journey blows, you can actually get a nub quite a bit here. I think it's 30% per discover even. It's something pretty high. It's the same chance of getting a nub as Tomb Pillager, and Tomb Pillager seems to be like around a 30% chance. Then you have the chance to get a... I guess there's no Zero in this deck, but if you get a Zero, you can also Shadow Step your N'Zoth sometimes. So there's so many like RNG aspects that can make this deck go infinite against Warrior. As well as just, you know, even a basic N'Zoth with some sticky minions like Karen, you know, whatever death rails you get, plus the Tomb Pillagers and Hucksters can get really grindy. Mostly Sylvanas Shield Slam is they're out against a nub. You would have to try pretty hard to just bait out Shield Slams or Sylvanas if possible before. You have some other big minions to do that, like Arcane Giant if possible.
Put this apple on your head.
Here we go.
Try to step for Fan, because if I Eviscerate, my turn 3 is going to be SI on, not an empty board, but on, without activating the Battle Cry, their combo. So I just want to try to Fan turn 3.
Here we go.
Do take more damage like this, but get a good setup. Also, if I do Eviscerate and then play SI, he still has whatever his turn 2 is, so his Juggler number 2 doesn't die like that. Kind of a weird minion here to go at. One of the best sap targets for this deck. Let me see what I draw. Very likely, though, I end up just Deadly Poisoning here. Just because I don't... You want to use sap on a turn where you can take tempo, and if I just Swashbuckler sap, it doesn't seem like I'm really getting anywhere at the sap. You can just play the same move next turn or something else. Might have been good to sap and then play the dagger instead of Swashbuckler. It's a little bit more mana efficient, but I do like how this lines up. 1-1 against 2-1. Plus only 1 minion here for Argus. Well, that's his Doomguard.
Extraordinary.
Get it out! Get it out!
Masakoi, thanks for the resub. Here's a Crowfist.
So many.
This guy's toast.
Here we go.
I want to prioritize a full board clear here, and Eviscerate doesn't full board clear where Sap can. Also, I don't think Sap's going to be even that... Sap's just not that good in this matchup to begin with. Like, Doomguard's kind of hard to Sap because of its charge. Biggest minion there. There's some... Imp Game Boss is pretty good, I guess. But yeah, I don't mind using Sap there. Direct Combat, thanks for the sub. Welcome back to the Strife crew. Crowfist.
Buying or selling.
Sap the 3-2 to deny the death rattle.
Get it out! Get it out!
Not sure, because some of the times the death rattle there to draw a card around turn 5. The first time Zoo gets a 5 mana, the cards in their hand doesn't really matter that much because of Doomguard.
This guy's toast.
If that makes any sense, because if you just like kind of try to stop them from drawing cards from Dark Charlotte Brain's death rattle, things like that, like I feel like eventually it matters when they get to closer to 10 mana, because then they're in top deck mode even as Zoo. But the first time Zoo hits 5, they usually have around like 3 cards in their hand, 2 cards. You know, it's just like a weird number where they can't play Doom Guards without discarding cards.
Thank you.
Here we go.
Gonna play Tomb Pillager so I can have coin for my Azure Drake turn and just another draw. Because if I don't top deck a spell this turn when I play Azure Drake to play with prep, then kind of puts me in a weird spot. Might actually Void Crusher this. How weird is that? It destroys the minion, it doesn't destroy my hand. So I can still play the Arcane Giant. I think I like that.
Careful.
Here we go.
Might not be looking that bad for me since he already used both Doom Guards and I'm at 5, so 1 Soulfire is not hitting me. As long as I can clear the board every turn, he shouldn't be able to hit me for more than 4 damage. Because I think Doom Guard's only Charger, per se.
Buying or selling.
So it still needs 1 more Soulfire here. Uh-oh, that's actually scary. That 1 minion... Yeah, right now I'm dead, because I need to actually draw. I can only kill... Actually, no, wait, that's not true, huh? Okay, that's fine. Because I can Shadow Strike 1, trade, and Inspire 1. Let's start drawing first. Okay, I can do everything here.
Options. Choose soup.
He has used the other Soulfire, but that other one of the Soulfires was from Dark Peddler, so technically he still has 1 more Soulfire. If he taps, he actually goes to 18, but I still think he probably has to tap. I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, he has a better chance of winning with life tap, right? Because I can still kill him with the draw, and this way he still has another immediate chance to get a Soulfire to win.
My shield.
Oh, nice. Dodged the last Soulfire.
This time.
No, assuming he's not running a Roger Horse, right? That'd be another out.